The marble halls of Sagala were silent, thick with the scent of burning sandalwood and the heavy expectation of 500 Greek guards. King Miland sat upon his high throne, a man of iron logic, a descendant of Alexander, waiting to break the spirit of the monk who sat before him. Nagsen was his name. He sat as still as a mountain, his eyes reflecting the flickering oil lamps. Milind leaned forward, his voice cutting through the silence like a blade. Bante Nagsen, tell me, who are you? What is your name? Nagsen spoke, his voice calm, rhythmic, and terrifyingly clear. Great king, I am known as Nagsen, but Nagsen is just a designation, a conceptual label, a mere sound upon the air. For in the highest sense, there is no permanent person to be found here. Melinda laughed, a sharp, mocking sound that echoed off the pillars. Listen to him. If there is no person, then who gives you robes? Who eats the food? If a man were to kill you, there would be no murder, for there is no one to kill. If you say you are Nagsen, but Nagsen is nothing, then you, Bante, are a liar. Nagsen did not flinch. He waited for the echoes to die. Then he pointed a finger toward the king's courtyard. Your Majesty, you are a delicate king. Tell me, did you walk here in the midday sun, or did you come in a chariot? I am a king, Melinda replied. I came in my royal chariot. Then explain to me, O king, what is a chariot? Is the chariot? No. Is the axle the chariot? No, Bante. The wheels, the frame, the reins, the seat, are any of these the chariot? No, the king muttered, his brow furrowing. None of those things are the chariot. Then, great king, you are the liar. You say you came in a chariot, yet when I ask you to show it to me, you cannot find it. Chariot is just a sound, a breath of air. Where is the reality? The court went stone cold. Melinda felt the trap close. I do not lie, Nagsen, the king said softly. The word chariot exists because of the assembly of the parts. It is a functional name for the way the wheels and the axle work together. Exactly so, Your Majesty. And it is because of the hair, the skin, the bones, and the shifting thoughts that the name Nagsen exists. In the ultimate truth, there is no self to be found, only a flow of parts. The king sat back, his confidence shaken. He looked at his own hands, then back at the monk. But Nagsen, if we are just a flow, how does a man stay the same? Look at me. I am a king. I am strong. But once, I was a small babe, weak, ignorant, crawling on the nursery floor. Tell me, am I that same child? Or am I someone else entirely? What do you think, king? Nagsen asked. If you are not that child, then you have no mother, you have no father, you had no teachers. If the child is one person and the king is another, then the king is not responsible for what the child did. Milind shook his head. But that cannot be. I am he, yet I have changed. Then listen, O king. Look at that lamp beside you. Does it burn all through the night? It does. Is the flame that burns now, in the first watch, the same flame that burns at dawn? Milind looked at the light. No, the oil is consumed. The wick changes. New light is born every second. And yet, Nagsen whispered, is it not the same lamp that lights the room all night long? It is. Just so is the life of a man. One state perishes, another arises. They follow one another so closely that they appear to be one. You are the flame, Melinda. You are not the child. And yet, you are not another either. You are the continuous light of your own actions. But how does it travel, Nagsen? How does one life lead to the next if nothing stays the same? Think of milk, Your Majesty. If you leave it to sit, it turns to curd. From curd, it becomes butter. From butter, it becomes ghee. Now tell me, is the curd the same thing as the milk? No, the king said. It has changed its nature entirely. But did the curd come from anywhere else but the milk? No, it arose because of the milk. Just so, great king. The process is continuous. The milk does not stay milk, but it dictates what the curd will be. We are a stream of cause and effect. Nothing stays, and yet nothing is lost. The king looked at his hands, not as solid flesh, but as a river, as a flame, as a chariot of parts. He bowed his head. Nagsen, you have healed a blind man. You have shown me that I am the flow.